Hey, and welcome back to Rocco Wrecked, where I take recipes and I change them up a little bit and I see if I rock them or if I wreck them. And we've got a full house today, and today is all about kimchi. So David and I and some friends from bowling, we went to a Korean restaurant a couple of weeks ago and we had this kimchi pancake. So I was like, I've got to do something with kimchi pancakes. So that is what we're doing today. So I have the kimchi pancake batter all ready to go. It is just, kimchi is just sliced cabbage and it's fermented, and it comes in different sizes, but I bought a big jar of it. And you cut it up into small little pieces and you add some green onion to it and flour and water, a little bit of sugar, and then I added some green beans and carrots to this. So I'm gonna get started. I have my griddle all ready. I'm gonna make some individual little pancakes for my friends here. And then I'm gonna start a cocktail for us.
I've never had kimchi before.
No.
Very good.
I saw it on MASH.
It was open for a while.
The restaurant is not, Shannon, the restaurant is not at that store.
It's right next, it's right, but it's down the.
It's down the street, yeah. But the one you're talking about where the store is, that restaurant is not there anymore.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, and man, they're so good. And then you get like all these little things, dishes of things, and kimchi is one of them.
Oh, cool.
All right, so my griddle is oiled, obviously.
It's near Molly Brown.
Okay.
And it takes about 3 minutes or so per side. I like to have it a little more crispy. So, Alexa, can you set a timer for 3 minutes?
How did you decide to put carrots and green beans in it?
So there's lots of recipes on kimchi, and so I just found a basic one, but every recipe that I read said feel free to add whatever you want. We're gonna add something to the rest of the batter later and make another one too. So while that is cooking, we're gonna have an Asian-inspired cocktail. So if you've never had aloe vera juice, I've taken some aloe vera juice, and I've taken some Ciroc pomegranate vodka, and I'm going to make a little cocktail with that. So if you guys want to, the little glass to your right is the aloe vera juice if you want to try it.
Does this have the vodka in or just the juice?
No, it's just the juice.
All right.
So if you've never had it, it's quite refreshing. You can get it at most Asian restaurants, or it's always at the Asian grocery stores.
Wow.
So if you drink it, there are little bits of aloe in it.
Yeah, I'm not a big
fan
of a pulpy.
You just shoot it back.
Like I just like my orange juice pulp free.
Oh, me too.
Oh.
Oh, you see the whole free town.
I love pulp
But
free.
it's,
Well,
the
so
taste is good.
I have to buy pulp free and pulp. So,
I love the pulp.
I don't.
I never used to, but now I love it.
So I took equal parts of the Ciroc and the aloe vera, and I put it in my shaker. I've added some ice to it. And I'm going to shake this up. And then I'm going to put a little bit of Sprite on top.
Were there green beans in the ones that you had at the restaurant, or did you add those on?
The one that we had does not, but they do have a seafood one. They do have an octopus one.
Yeah, because it was the same kind of thing.
Yeah. Yes.
the aloe drink is not alcoholic.
No.
Plant-based.
It is plant-based. Plant-based.
Completely plant-based.
So those lumps are coming out in there.
Yes, darling. The little tiny slivers of aloe vera is gonna come out of there. Yes. Yes, it is. And you're gonna love it.
Pretend it's ice.
Yes. Yeah, just pretend it's slivers of ice.
I know exactly what you mean. I don't,
Thank you.
I don't like little things.
I know what you mean too, but I guess it doesn't bother me. Maybe it's a guy thing.
Val likes a lot of pulp.
Oh, see, I would want a lot of pulp.
Oh, let's put one of that.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Ken, she did set a timer, right? I heard you say it, but,
Yeah, yep.
alright.
If I don't set it, I won't remember.
How long did you have to?
3 minutes. 3 minutes. Just splash. Spray. All right. So if you want to pass that down to David.
So you could use seltzer if you wanted to.
You could use whatever you wanted.
To get a little carbonation to it.
I just wanted to tone down the vodka a little bit so it wasn't so strong, because it is strong.
Strong alcohol or tasting?
Strong both.
Oh, yeah.
This is sticky forever. It must be those little pieces.
Clogging of the holes.
Clogging up your holes. I get my holes get clogged up.
Nothing worse than a clog.
Nothing worse than a clog.
Nothing worse than clogged holes, I guess. Alright, that sounds pretty empty. And guess what? I have another one ready.
Do the magic of television.
I know, right? This one is hard.
So you can check those?
Look at that one's nice.
He's worrying about your pancakes.
Uh-huh.
I am too.
They're fine.
Alright.
You set the timer. It seems like it's been longer than 3 minutes. So.
It does, that's why I'm,
So you're lucky you got some.
Alright, there you go. Go ahead and try your cocktail.
That's a big drink. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of drink.
I got a nice clear one. Cheers.
That's a lot of drink.
cheers, Dad.
Oh,
Yeah.
Down the hatch. Let's switch, because this is really big.
No, I can't.
Who drove here?
I can't either.
You don't have to drink it all. You may not even like it. That's the beauty of rock or rock.
Okay.
You may not like it.
I
So
don't
if
like
I-
that one at all.
sweet.
See?
See, that's my alley. I like sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put those.
you'll like it.
Oh, you know what? I don't think Alexa heard me.
That's why I asked.
I
was
don't
gonna say,
think
this is like
Alexa
it's been way
heard
longer than
me.
3 minutes.
All right, if you can see these, they have.
Kind of good, yeah.
See, I think it's delicious.
It's very good.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's refreshing.
It's a big drink.
It's a big-
Now, Pam said she's never had kimchi. Have you had kimchi before?
Not that I know of, no.
I've never had it.
I know you have.
Nope. I'm a kimchi virgin.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Is it
I don't know how you
spicy?
come by at this age.
There
of-
is
at
a
this age
little
of your age.
spice to it.
At this
There's-
age of your age. It's
so-
kind of hard to come by that.
This is what it looks like. So all that red in there is the spice.
Okay.
So yeah, it's not overpowering because you know I wouldn't like it if it was overpowering. Alexa, set a timer for 2 minutes. I bet you heard me there. So now you can go ahead and try the other little glass on the other side.
Plum and chip.
What is that?
That is plum wine.
What is that?
So if you've never had plum wine, that's plum wine. And it is sweeter, but it is a lot of times served with an Asian meal. I know.
Here, I'm gonna set my watch with you guys, just in case.
Yeah,
Plum
she's
wine is
set,
better
she's
than the
set.
cocktail.
Check on there.
I like the cocktail, but that Ciroc is really strong, and pomegranate has a strong taste.
You said this was plum wine?
That's plum
Yeah.
wine.
That's good.
Yeah, it's really sweet. If you're not a big sweet wine drinker, especially here in Ohio, most of our wines are very sweet.
You like.
So I assume plum wine is made from plums, right?
Yes,
don't
you
like anything.
assumed correctly.
I don't know.
You
He's
like
like,
sweet
Chris, he
stuff.
just drinks anything. Like,
I know.
He just drinks anything.
I know.
You don't like that, I'll drink it.
I didn't like the plum.
Just spread your alcohol around between you people, like you enjoy.
Yeah.
So this is a typical kimchi. I did add green beans and some carrots to it. You can add whatever you want to the kimchi basic recipe. So while they're trying this one, I have a Rocco Wrecked one that I'm gonna do. So give this another minute or so, and then I'll serve this up, and then I'm going to do the other one, and we'll see if it works.
So, flour,
It's flour, it's a cup and a half of chopped up kimchi, a half a cup of all-purpose flour, a half a teaspoon of sugar, 3 green onions, and it says a half a cup of water, but because of the juice of the kimchi, I did pour all the water in at once. I kind of poured it in and just eyed the batter, like I didn't want it too soupy. So,
no.
yeah. No way, but there were recipes that call for it. Alexa, thank you.
What made you put the green beans in?
You know what? I just had some leftover green beans and carrots, and I'm like, let's just put them in here.
Yeah.
All right, hold up your plates. It will be hot.
Like this?
You could play. I guess I would be dating myself, but most of you remember Romper Room.
Oh, I remember Ron.
Oh, I used to always want her to call my name, and she
Oh, I
never
know.
did.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she probably called Pam.
Your mother
She
didn't,
probably called me,
your
yeah.
mother didn't send it in then.
Yeah.
She never.
Yeah, if you had a different kind of name, you'd have to have it send it in.
Yeah.
No, I didn't even know that was a chance.
I didn't
I didn't
know
even know
that.
it was a thing.
I don't think she ever called my name.
Okay, this is soy sauce.
That is soy sauce. If you
Romper room lady.
soy sauce is served with it. If you don't like soy sauce,
I'm shy,
So, was that what this is for?
yes.
Put this
And
in.
you can use a fork or you can use your hands, but it's probably too hot right now.
So, do we just pour it on?
Just go for it.
If you want.
So I'm gonna take the rest of the batter that I have, and I'm going to add some chopped ham to it.
Oh.
So it'll be a little more savory. So I just went and got some
That's good.
good lunch meat. What do you think?
It's good. It's a little spicy.
Yeah. Good. Has a kick to it.
Yeah.
It's surprisingly good.
See? I'm telling you, when
Yeah.
I've had it before, but when we went to the restaurant, David had never had it. So I'm like, well, let's get a kimchi pancake.
Where'd you go?
To the restaurant on State Road.
Oh, that one. Oh, you went to that.
And this is what it looks like? I don't, like if you
Yeah.
were to
Yes.
order it at a pancake,
Yeah.
or at a pancake,
Yeah.
at a restaurant.
It wasn't as red as this one,
Okay.
but it was, yeah, it was, you know, pretty much the same thing.
You don't think? I thought it was about the same redness.
So yeah, so when you asked about food, Ann, I'm like, there'll be food. It's Rocco Rut.
We do have chicken salad down here. Ann made.
It's a palate cleanser. Mild chicken salad.
So I have one more thing to put on this when I flip it, and we'll just see if that adds or takes away from
I
it.
mean, my palate cleanse.
I have one more surprise too.
Do the timer.
Yeah. All right, Alexa, set a timer for 3 minutes.
I usually figure it out, but I don't.
So while this cooks, I thought it would be interesting if I went typical and then I added, and so I made something more savory. Like you could add shrimp, you could add anything to this recipe, but could you make a dessert out of it? So I took the recipe and made a batter without the onions, and I added coconut to the basic recipe.
Of course you did.
And I cooked it up, and then I melted some chocolate chips on top. So when we're all done, we're gonna try dessert
Oh, we can get dessert
kimchi
pizza.
and see what it tastes like.
Wow.
So that'll be our last one to see if kimchi is that versatile. We can go the whole gambit with kimchi. So we shall see. So what do you guys, you think it's good? You like it?
I like
It's
it.
all right.
It's all right? I like it.
I'm not a big spicy person.
Okay, it does have a little spice to it.
Or it does have a kick.
Yes.
If you
Maybe
made
some like sour cream or.
If you made it thinner, and then you could roll something up in it, like maybe like a little pancake sandwich, like.
Possibly. It's a little chunky for that.
Yeah.
You can cut it up really fine, but like my fingers, they're not as orange as they were.
I bet.
I was holding it and cutting it up,
Oh,
so
okay.
they did get a little stain from it.
So what else would you use kimchi for? Like what?
A lot of times, they make it in big chunks and it's just served as a side dish. It's very basic to a lot of Asian meals. Just have fermented, like it's a way to store your vegetables for the winter, is to pickle them or to ferment them, and then you can continue having, you know, something other than meat or whatever for the winter.
I made this bowl with it, and you had rice, and you put chicken, and it had the kimchi on the side, and it had carrots, and then you put an egg on top of it. And it was like a recipe I saw with like some kind of bowl.
So
thing.
this one
And
we're
you
eating
put
is
that.
vegan? Or is it vegetarian?
It is vegan.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
'cause
is
there's
vegan.
no,
Yeah.
yeah.
In the winter, we did the fermented stuff with the kids and the maxing out.
Oh, really? So this is just about ready to flip again. I like to have a little bit of, I call it burn. I like to have a little bit of burn on it. And I did invite Bernadette, but I put in there, you guys probably saw that there would be onions. So
Oh, yeah.
Now,
I didn't want her to come and,
how do you know to cook it 3 minutes? You did it, or?
in
that's
the recipe, it said 3 to 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So when I did one, this griddle cooks amazing. So 3 minutes is a good time. Plus I made them small. This one I made in a skillet. Thank you, Alexa. Alexa, thank you. So let's give these a flip. Alexa, thank you.
I like your griddle, that's electric?
Yeah, it's electric.
Yeah.
So did you tell Booth that you were late for a,
No, I did not.
oh, okay.
Late for what?
She was late for this.
Oh, I don't know.
Alright, so as this side cooks, I'm like, what else could I do to it? So, I got some good old Velveeta singles,
God.
and I'm gonna put half a slice of Velveeta
Ham and cheese.
on, yeah. So, will it hold up? Who doesn't like Velveeta cheese, right? What? Can't be American, like foreigners make fun of us all the time for our plastic cheese.
Yeah.
And you know, a good Italian will tell you that cheese is not yellow. Even real cheddar cheese is not yellow, it's white. So,
But they can't make fun of it. They've got that Nutella.
oh,
Nutella.
Nutella
Yeah.
is delicious. We did the crepe, I did an episode with crepes and we used Nutella.
That was our pandemic food. I make those all the time now. in politics.
Alright, so just, Alexa, set a timer for 2 minutes. So just a couple more minutes and we will see if the kimchi holds up to Velveeta cheese and some ham. And, oh, that Velveeta's already melting.
There's nothing like a Velveeta grilled cheese.
There's nothing like, or make macaroni and cheese with Velveeta. It's like,
My mother used to buy the brick of
Yep.
it.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
You can make that dip with the dip too, that you can make with the.
Oh, yeah.
Velveeta,
We used
with
to
the
make-
sausage, the rotel,
Oh, yeah,
the rotel tomatoes.
when the kids were younger, we would try and make real macaroni and cheese with real cheese, and the kids hated it.
Yeah.
And then, so we had to go back to using Velveeta or whatever, and they're like, yeah, like, this is what we like, and I'm like, alright. So, as long as they're gonna eat it when you have kids.
That's how they, what's the commercial? What's the commercial say?
I'm gonna get you a fresh
Oh, is it?
plate if you want,
So,
where you can put your piece on here, and I will throw it out. So you don't,
I'll eat a piece with some ham and cheese.
no, like, just that piece, so give it, if you're not gonna eat it, I'll
No.
take it away.
Should we cut that up so we can get our reaction on?
I will, while you guys are eating this, then I'll work on
Okay,
that.
all right.
So just a few more minutes, so does anybody need more wine
Yes,
or?
please.
Okay, okay.
Sriracha, Sriracha.
He is not shy. I should probably just open up another bottle. Here, I'm just gonna give you that.
That's probably all I'll have though.
You're on camera.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, you are on camera, that,
Yeah.
It's
so,
right on camera.
So I shouldn't make any faces?
No.
well, you
Oh,
can
the
make
face that you've
faces,
been
but
making?
then when your daughter watches it, she's gonna
My
see.
mom, why are you making those faces?
Yeah.
And
Alright, the Cabernet, and you get to call it the Cabernet or the regular Sauvignon.
didn't we used to do that in meetings? And didn't we used to do that in meetings to each other? That was good. Yeah.
Alexa, thank you.
I I could not stand those meetings. I was thinking about that. Every once in a while I have a flashback.
We got lucky.
We're talking about teacher meetings.
We didn't have to have it because it was snow day.
Oh, I know, right? I saw her agenda. I was like, oh, sweet Jesus.
I remember
I
the
know what
meetings
you opened at.
with the previous staff that was there years ago that drove me insane.
Yes. So remember Mr. Ross? So Ann and I had an old principal, his name was John Ross, and he'd always start every meeting with, and there's no questions.
Yeah.
He would say that.
Because some people like to ask a lot of questions.
All right, here we go. Plates up.
Are you ready?
For you?
Just a half of one.
I'm just gonna give you the whole
Okay.
thing, and then you just eat whatever you want.
Eat what you want.
Could I just have the cheese?
I could give you a piece of
Just
cheese
kidding.
if you want.
I'm kidding.
I will use my finger. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I see the ham.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of ham in there. I'm gonna definitely try this one.
I think that you would not like it. It's too hot for you.
All right.
So you, oh no, the onions are still in this. Yeah.
There is onions. It's the same
It's hot.
mix. I just added the ham to it and the cheese on top. Oh, it is hot.
Yeah.
Val is using a lot of
Oh, I like
soy
soy.
sauce.
No, I love soy sauce. It's good without the soy, it's good with it.
It does have a different, it does have a different flavor.
It's okay.
Oh, yeah.
It's okay. I think I like the regular better. It is a different food
Yeah.
change in your mouth. That cheese, like, it sticks to the top of your mouth.
Yeah. Because it's fake cheese.
I think it's changed the flavor of the kimchi.
It's not as spicy.
It's not,
Yeah.
you get a different.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
It's
you're
not
right.
as spicy.
it is not as, it's like mellows it out a little bit.
Yeah.
I was thinking, like, there's no difference in the batter.
I'm not having any trouble eating it, so.
Uh-uh.
There's no
Yeah,
difference
just
in the
keep
batter.
talking.
Yeah, yeah. It works. So try some kimchi, a basic recipe, add some stuff to it, let me know what you tried. And you know, just post it, make sure you share it to your friends, like and subscribe and all that other good stuff. I'm gonna cut up this dessert one. This is cold, this won't be hot. So when I made it, I let it sit.
But I definitely can't see this as a meal. It definitely has to be a side dish. It would almost be too much kimchi.
When I made that other one, I showed you that picture, I ate that whole thing, it was so
Did you?
delicious, yeah.
Thank you. You could make these with a side, obviously, rice.
Oh, yeah.
That
Yeah.
would be good because that would be so,
I think even a little fruit on the side would be nice.
yeah.
Just like, especially with, you know, if the spice level was too high, a little bit of fruit would be nice.
Yeah, I
So-
can see eating this with rice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so let me, oh,
Uh-oh.
I got one. So let me know if you could taste the coconut.
You can see that coconut in there.
And if you think it works, or if it is a total Rocco wrecked.
Maybe
It's
if it
weird.
was, maybe if it was milk chocolate. 'cause
It's semi-sweet.
Yeah. I don't like dark chocolate, so,
Oh, it's not dark chocolate.
right, but
They are also, they're
Just weird.
yeah.
I'm sure it's very weird. Like,
Yeah.
That was the whole point. Like how weird is it gonna be though?
I'm not crazy about the dessert one.
I don't know. It's not as spicy. It's weird how it's not spicy like the first one.
Yeah.
That coconut really tones it down.
Mm-hmm.
It is interesting. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well,
I didn't put the onions in it on purpose.
oh, good.
Okay,
No.
Yeah.
maybe that's it too, that there's no onion.
There's no onion because I thought that would fight too much.
Yeah.
If you gave that to me and didn't tell me what it was, I wouldn't identify kimchi in
You
it.
wouldn't
No.
eat it.
Okay, would you know it was cabbage?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
No, I don't think you
I
would
might
know
think
that.
it was zucchini or something, like a zucchini thing.
I just, when I eat kimchi, I think it's weird because it's like, I think it should be hot, but then it's cold when you eat it, and I think that I feel weird about that. Like, why isn't it cold? Like, I don't know, I have this weird, like.
Yeah.
Oh, so it is normally served cold.
Well, not normally. Like when you're served at a restaurant, it comes
Sometimes when
out.
you get a cold, like, I don't know.
It comes out warm. I'm like, it's pretty quick from griddle to table.
But just kimchi, not a pancake.
Oh, kimchi itself is cold.
Yeah, when you
It's
get it
in the
like as a
refrigerator.
side.
Yeah.
When they-
Oh
when
yeah.
it's
When you
in
get it as a side,
Yeah.
it is cold.
Okay.
So it's like
Yeah.
this weird thing, like, why, like it's cold, like I think it's gonna be hot when you eat it, and then it's cold, I'm like, oh, it's
Yeah.
cold.
But I can still get a little heat in there.
On the
It's
dessert
just
one?
really like a cabbage,
Yeah.
It takes
Okay.
that, it takes the fermented, like the
Oh.
coconut takes that fermented taste out of it.
So there you have it, people. There's Rocco Wrecked with kimchi.
Like, is my food.
yeah.
Like I said, please like, share, give me some comments. Let me know if you've never had kimchi. Are you curious? Do you think you could go to an Asian market and buy some kimchi and make something of it? Do not think that you have to buy this big giant tub of it. It does come in smaller containers. So there you go. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time on Rocco Wrecked.